Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. I hope you're having a good day, a good weekend wherever you are in the world. Welcome to another Aquarius Tarot Reading, Love Tarot Reading, love messages. What's going on here? I'm going to tell you right off the bat, actually, what's already happening. Welcome again. This is your energy, the Fool. It's in reverse. It's right below where your overall energy is going to go. So something isn't cleared up yet for sure. And also somebody here is, there's a judgment energy here for me. Somebody here is waking up. And somebody here is literally getting out of their ego. Why? It seems like because they need to tell you something or say something that they have been struggling with saying. And it doesn't surprise me, here we go, at all for this to come in because, well, whenever you're here is when you're meant to be here. First of all, is what I want to tell you. But as I channel for you, we're in Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Yeah. So there's definitely a pretty strong astrological push. In fact, it's been really out of control for me in my readings all week in terms of not being able to help themselves. And I feel like whatever it is, it's about time. It does feel really impulsive. It could even include something coming in the middle of the night, even this person, if you can see each other. It's like if there's travel, it's like waking up and traveling. We're going to go in. Deep dive. How do they feel? Next moves, intentions. Are you talking? Are you not talking? I don't know. Let's go. Let's see who and what is coming through. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see. What else we need to see for Aquarius? Please show us the cards. Aho. There's a lot of really intentional energy coming here. This is so clear. Not only has it already been clear for me, but it's very validating. The Strength card is in reverse, connecting with the death, literally, of their ego. Also, catty corner energy here with our Nine of Swords in reverse, Gemini and Mars. Kitty cornered. And the Page of Wands, looking at this wand, trying to get it together and figure out how to move in here, move toward you, break a silence. What is it? Getting over the ego and their pride is so clear. It's already been really clear. And it's extremely validating with the Strength card here in reverse. Leo energy. And yeah, Jupiter actually just came out of Cancer, the season we're in now. It's in Leo. We're about to go into Leo season. Not quite yet. I guess we're about 7 or 8 days away or something like that. But this is really like getting over their pride and their ego here. And they are having a hard time with it. Yes. This is literally what it is. Oh my gosh, which is why it is impulsive. And here we go. Justice in reverse. Temperance in reverse. What do they need to make right? What do they need to be honest about? Because there's no real clear path forward at the moment. But I also feel like we are in the World card energy and we're about to get out of the cycle that's been going on and moving into that energy and some kind of path moving forward. Whether it's together or apart is extremely clear. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies. You're here, Aquarius. It is a new cycle. It is a turning point. Again, it is Jupiter energy. And it's interesting with Leo in this energy, and this being a Jupiter energy, and Jupiter being in Leo, it's just super validating that there is a turning point. This is connected to the throat chakra. What does somebody need to make right here that they've been really not stepping up for? Because that is extremely clear. Also with Temperance in reverse. Major Arcana energy. Sagittarius. Connected to the heart chakra. And guess what? Archangel Michael here and Temperance wants to do. Get everybody on the path to the truth. And that's what we see here. What happened here? 8 of Cups in the upright. Queen of Cups in reverse. So there's a direct correlation. There's a direct connection here for me in this water energy. By the way, as we are in Cancer season, with somebody not having made something right, the hurt energy, the lack of healing energy, you could say, with the Queen of Cups in reverse. And it connects directly to the 8 of Cups in the upright, somebody who has pulled away. Has somebody been ghosting? It's kind of a strong energy. There is some, what's the word I'm looking for? Like unresolved emotional stuff, but there's definitely, there's hurt here, and there is, it sounds weird. I mean, not really, because Justice is here in reverse, but there is some kind of unfairness here. The Knight of Cups is coming. Not surprising at all. There's some chivalry kind of that goes with that for me. What is inside this cup? The writing on this horse, this is a specific horse for me connected to the emotional energy. There's a lot of humility here. It is a horse on the move. They're kind of looking down. Their foot's up. It's like, are they walking? Are they stopping? Do you know what I mean? Right in front of this water energy. But somebody has their shield up, their helmet up. They're holding on to the cup. So there is that energy that I feel like has been here, that somebody around somebody who has been not hesitant, but stubborn about taking accountability for something here. What's going on with this 7 of Cups? Well, there's a lot of energy here around patience. I'll tell you that. So you may or may not see this coming. And it's also obviously connecting me to some commitment issues that have been going on here. The 7 of Cups is connecting to the 6 of Pentacles. So that energy of reciprocity, the Moon and Taurus energy, like, are we in the same place? Are we in alignment? Do you want this too? And what are they bringing in here in our 6 of Pentacles, by the way, which is coming here in a balanced energy? You can see the scales, which, of course, we're also seeing them here in the bigger picture, Justice in reverse. That somebody is preparing to come in here and make something right. What are they giving in the 6 of Pentacles, which is slow? It's the slowest energy. And then the second slowest energy here with our Knight of Cups. What is in that cup? Yeah, it is an apology. This is what they're preparing to come in here with. The 5 of Cups is in reverse. More Scorpio energy. You can see 2 of the Cups are in reverse here, which is really validating around the Venus and Cancer energy that there has been some discord. Something clearly has been going on, whether you are talking, you're not talking, there's some kind of a break, whatever it is. And it's connecting directly to these 3 cups who are knocked over. You can see all of the unresolved emotional energy. So I do feel like it's been it feels like it's been a really long time coming here. Our fastest energy, the wand, is in a page energy, and that can be kind of like dragging their feet, trying to figure it out, looking at the wand, what should I do here with the Knight of Cups? It's clear that there is an apology in here, and it's connected to maybe a last conversation, how things were left. Is there another kind of emotionally intense is what it feels like, energy coming in, because I want to tell you that 3 of Cups here within the 5 of Cups in reverse, that is the Mercury in Cancer energy. And we are in the Mercury retrograde energy in Cancer. The 5 of Wands is in reverse. Saturn and Leo energy. So that's really super validating around the pride, I feel like, and the ego that has been keeping this person for making something right here. They've been really super stubborn about it. And I just want to bring in what else is yours, okay? And this last three, bottom of the deck, the Two of Wands in the upright. Mars and Aries energy, and it's really super validating around somebody that you are waiting on. There's definitely some hurt here. And the other thing is the World card energy has been coming in for me, that I feel like that's where we are currently. Like, we're not quite out of that cycle yet. And it's really validating here with our Two of Wands. Somebody literally holding on to the earth, which is the World card energy. Waiting for somebody to make some kind of choice. It's really clear that somebody needs to be honest with you. And that's connected to making it right. It's connected to the apology, because you definitely have one foot in, one foot out the door, but still here in some respect. Six of Swords in reverse. Aquarius, this is not only your energy, it's Mercury. And this reversal energy is a stagnation around having moved on. So there is still some kind of weight, I guess you could say, whether you're just not talking like you're having communication issues, so there's a total no contact energy that's here. But it's also connecting me with the Mercury energy around the communication. Yeah. This is literally what it is, the King of Swords in reverse. Gemini and Mercury energy. Here is the paused energy in the Four of Swords. The break. The discord, perhaps not talking at all. You can see the Three Swords on the wall and the fourth sword kind of laying down here. Jupiter and Libra energy. Yeah, this is literally what you're waiting for. So it's the Seven of Swords, but it's in reverse. Somebody coming in here to make amends. And I do feel like there's still an intensity coming in. Whether you can see each other, there's a message, phone call, email, whatever, just popping in, because we're definitely in that astrologically triggering energy, I want to say. More of your energy, Aquarius. Yeah, it's impulsive too. The Hangman, and it's in reverse. This is literally where things are. And the power struggles around pride and ego are really super validating for me. The Hangman, Major Arcana Pisces energy, does connect me to timing. And in particular, with the reversal energy, there are power struggles. There's a lot of uncertainty here. It's the fact that somebody has not gotten out of their ego, come out of the Hangman. You go into the Death card, which is here in the upright. It was the first placement out of the three that were coming in when your reading started. So coming in a higher vibration to make amends is really super clear here. But I also have to validate something really specific. It's not going to be for everybody, but don't kill the messenger. I just got to bring it in. If there is a connection to a vice, somebody who is overdoing something, and that's part of what you're waiting on, very patiently, for somebody to, kind of get some self-control, I guess you could say. That is extremely clear, like it is here. So somebody's coming in here this is what they're coming in here to talk about. There is an apology around it, yeah. This is getting out of no contact energy or breaking a silence. Six of Wands, where we go when we come out of the Five of Wands, which is in reverse. And connecting us to something that they want to tell you that you really want to hear. And number one, it's an apology. And it's really like, it has this energy. Maybe there's somebody around you that they know about. They're already around you, or the possibility of that has them a little bit panicked, but it does feel like there's a triggering kind of panicked energy. So somebody might be, if you can see them, they might be showing up at an event you're not expecting to see them at. It's a pretty impulsive decision, but they're definitely getting over their pride, their ego. Yeah, to tell you something that you want to hear, which, number one, there is an apology, but number two, it really is connected to something that they're finally going to change, moderate, and what is it? You know, is it also connecting to justice in reverse? Maybe. Wow. Eight of Swords is in reverse. And that is an energy, I've got to tell you, of somebody who kind of puts themselves there, you know, and it's in reverse. So that's a release energy. That's like a freeing energy. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Here, somebody making amends. Eight of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. Oh my gosh. Because that is a really healing energy. Somebody has something they want to tell you that you want to hear, Aquarius. The Lover's card is here. And this is the thing, there's been a very strong connection here today to the Lover's card, the 6 major arcana. Not only in the 6 of Swords in reverse, so the fact that nobody's really totally moved on here, but also in our 6 of Pentacles and our 6 of Wands in the upright. What they've been needing to come here and bring in this very slow energy of the 6 of Pentacles, coming here quite fast with the energy of success and the 6 of Wands in the upright with the Wands, the movement. Like, this is what I want to tell you. I've done it. I've done it. I'm doing it. Like, wait is the energy that's here. So this choice you're waiting for them to make, the commitment issues that are here obviously can be connecting in your love reading today, Aquarius, to commitment issues around like committing, you know, whether it's feelings, moving in the future, commitment energy for sure. But I also want to tell you, it's really validating that there's a choice you're waiting for them to make, a really big one around something else, again, that needs to change, transform. It does connect me very strongly, again, with the World card energy. It's like karmic debts paid, lessons learned, obstacles removed. Here I come. I'm doing this. And by the way, Gemini energy, Archangel Raphael, the yin-yang energy here in our Lover's card, connected both to the heart chakra, I love, and the throat chakra, I speak, I love you. So that's the other thing. I think it's more than somebody like waiting to hear that from this person, but it's coming in with this. Like, I love you, wait. I love you, and I am what? Choosing you over what? I am choosing you over what? This is something you want to hear. It's really promising to me, whether it means anything to you or whether you're sticking around for it or it changes things. That's your free will. Everybody has it, of course, and the future is not fixed. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change based on choices and free will. And that's the other thing. For the two of you here, this movement finally, I feel like finally, is leading us to a decision of where it is going from here. Because this is where we are now. Look at this. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Right in between the King of Swords in reverse, so the lack of that communication. And on the other end, the bigger picture, the Hangman in reverse. And validating around things not being worked out. Also, this is bringing me to a 33, and that's a really specific energy for me of, like, literally anything can happen here. The last two tarot coming in is the King of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. And I'll tell you what, there is a super strong element of surprise here on our 4 of Cups. And look how they're coming in with the cup. It's like literally out of nowhere. And there's an apathy around as how they come in. There is just this energy of wait, I'm doing this. I'm changing this, or I've changed this. I'm starting to. I choose you. And I tell you what, it's extremely validating also with the 3 cups right in front, of course, and our 4 of cups, because that is the Mercury in Cancer energy. That is the Mercury retrograde energy that is literally here. This is the moon in Cancer energy. The King of Pentacles, the divine masculine energy. One of our 4 kings, we have 2 here under our emperor coming here with the scepter, which is a very powerful energy around like growing things and starting things. And all the grapes on the cape here connecting me to, well, yeah, things developing, new beginnings. That energy around fertility and holding on to this pentacle. So the commitment that you're asking them to make, which does connect to commitment in the relationship and also connecting to something else like major that is requiring some life-changing decisions, is one I feel like they're coming in here to tell you that they're making. I want to bring in some oracle. Let's see. What is coming through? Validation, new insight, something we're not expecting. Is that it? No, what? Ow. Loyal Heart just came down, and that's the last 2. The bottom of the deck, very telling, a change in the wind. What is that saying about zebras? Like they lose their stripes. You can actually see it kind of happening here. The change in the wind connected to the air energy. So your energy, Aquarius, also bringing in Libra and Gemini. The timing, the communication, and the fact that how you communicate and what it kind of where it's going to bring you to is going to change. Get out of the cycle that we're in, whether this is together or apart. Again, there's free will going on here. There is definitely a turning point, and I do feel like there is a decision. Look at this energy of Loyal Heart. It's kind of got emperor vibes. They're both in crowns. They're both kind of looking back at each other, not giving in. Owls are Scorpios, and they can hold on to a lot of emotional energy. It's like hidden, and there's keys, look right above them. Loyal Heart. So the connection that is here, yet it's also like, okay, you go, no, you go. Yeah, they're going. You could say they're moving. The Yang energy is here. The Yang energy is here. That fireball, yeah, that's the fastest energy. This new beginning here under R1, the possibilities, the potential, and also I want to validate the opportunity that this person is taking does really connect me with how they're coming in. So if you can see each other and you know it, or maybe you can, but you're not sure that you wouldn't know that you would, it really has that impulsive energy of like just showing up. And either way, it still has that energy for me around communication. Observer is here. Between worlds, what is that? That's the World card energy. There's like a grayish kind of energy here. And then on this side, it's celebratory. The flamingo has a crown on. You can see there's like celebratory kind of energy. It's timing. They're stepping out of this energy and going here. And it's going here on the 2 of Wands, which again is also connecting me to the World card. Finally, to be fair, this is directly upwriting Justice in reverse. This is an 11. It's a master number and new beginnings. There's one of the owls are here. There are the scales, which we've been waiting for. One of them has a fortune cookie. What is in there for the future and what is the other one? But it is a balanced energy. It's coming in a balanced energy. We can literally see it here. They're making this move. They're getting over their ego here. Pride, it feels really strong. Courage too, but it feels like that's more connected to the pride and the ego. But to make this right, wait. I do choose you. I'm fixing this. I'm changing this. I'm stopping this. What is it? The last two oracle. I'm stepping up. I'm ready. A leg up is here. A leg up, it's sort of like them stepping up and poised and ready, which is also coming to a 3 around timing. They're balancing here. The wings of fate, I guess you could say, are kind of up and there's stars all around. Like the timing energy here is just, it might be in the nick of time if you are in that energy of just being sick of waiting. Yeah, because you're ready for it to be, they need to do this now, and this has been really validating in your reading today. Let's bring in some channeled love messages, Aquarius. The tarot closet. And remember, if you hear, see, suspect my content, including people that are using voices that don't belong to anybody, and you can hear the stuff that's being said, just enough, not too much, just enough to know it's how I read, it's mine. That counts. Let me know, because if it's not here at the tarot closet on my verified channel, it means that they're stealing my content. And I would really appreciate it if you would continue to let me know. I made so many mistakes. I'm stepping up. A change in the wind. What they have to say to you, you really want to hear. You are my biggest wish. Can you feel my love here on the Lover's card? My world changed when I met you. Look, it's like between them. So something around this person that they were doing, or the life that they were or have been living, that doesn't work. It's like, well, this has to change before I commit to that or move forward. Like, it's me or this. What is it? Because I feel like, yeah, that they're choosing you. So here's some very telling information. I don't feel good enough for you. I am so lost without you. Aquarius, right below the Lover's card, and the last channeled. No, oh, there's 2 here. Never mind. Don't give up on us is here. The 4 of Cups as they come in, kind of maybe out of the blue here. The last channeled love message. I'm sorry I ran. From what? The truth? Truth of what? What's going on in that 7 of Swords? Because there is a making amends energy here, but it feels a lot bigger than that. It's connecting to some massive change. Beautiful Aquarius, thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I'm sending you love, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time.